principle of our denomination. We're kind of doing that this week, and I think it's well worth going over. Christ-centered is the first one. We talked about that on Monday. Today we want to look at mission-driven. Mission-driven. Jesus said in the Great Commission, he says, all power and authority has been given unto me. Now go, baptize them in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teach them everything that I've taught you. He says, make disciples of all nations. He says to do that. So he's giving us a mission. He doesn't say where to go, just go. We're here in Pontiac, Illinois. Our job is to help this area to bring the gospel of Jesus Christ to Pontiac, Illinois. We're not responsible for North Carolina or California. There are other churches there that are responsible for that. We're responsible for Pontiac. In fact, we're not responsible for other cities in this area. We would love to help if we can. We'll do that. But there are other pastors and churches who are here to take care of that. That's their responsibility. Ours is Pontiac. But we also have a responsibility to take the gospel forth as best we can. So again, mission-driven. Most missions begin at home, locally. So helping out your local food pantry, maybe starting a food pantry clothing closet if you don't have one. Maybe helping out with your local schools. Or there are all sorts of things that can be done locally. We do lots of things here locally. We help with all the food pantries. We help with veterans things. We do lots of different work here in our community in lots of different ways. So that's the one thing. Then there's also taking the gospel and the mission nationally. There are ways to do that. There are plenty of people who are going out to start mission churches. There are people who have some wonderful mission work that's going on. You know, we do Jesse's Ride for PTSD. That is really, it's local, but it's national also, because there are people all over this country getting help from Honor One that we take that out to. We work with different folks. Water missions, that's kind of international and national, because if there's a problem, they will help you here in this country. I know they are a South Carolina mission, but they had flooding in South Carolina several years ago. Well, guess what? Water missions was right there to help get fresh water to people during the flooding. Got water everywhere, but you can't drink it. So they were there to bring water, but they also send teams to go other places to help them have fresh, clean, drinkable water, because a lot of people are dying in other places for not having just clean, fresh water to drink, to bathe in, to take care. And you know, it helps the mortality rate with children and everything else. And then once you can do that, then you can get the gospel in them, and they do that too. So there are lots of things. Lutheran World Relief. There's lots of things out there. But again, mission. The mission of the church, the main mission is to take the gospel forward, but we can do it in all sorts of different ways. So we do local missions. We do missions in our state and in our country, and we also do international missions the world over, sending missionaries and other things. We support missionaries, all those things, education for pastors and other things. We do all that. But that's what needs to be done, because we are to be a mission-driven people. Jesus said, go. Didn't say where to go. He just said, go. So we need to do that. Go, spread the gospel.